Hi guys, it's Tori. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I am still alive. I hope you guys are all still alive. That would be great. So first of all, I want to say that in the month and a half since I've done any kind of consistent content, I've suddenly got a ton of new subscribers. Hi guys, welcome to the chaos. I hope you enjoy it here. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason I'm doing a video today and I didn't do one for the last month is because I've been in a huge reading slump. I don't know if anybody else has been feeling that, but I have just been really struggling trying to find time and or motivation to read, and I think I have a reason for that. As a lot of you who've been following my channel already know, I have been working my way through the Stormlight Archive by Sanderson. And I finished Words of Radiance, which is book 2, and I was about to move into book 3 and do my reading vlog, which has been far and away my most popular videos on this channel. I don't understand why y'all enjoy watching me sit in a chair and read a book and talk about it, but I'm really glad that you do because I have a lot of fun filming those. So I am totally planning on doing a reading vlog for Oathbringer, but here's the thing. I was all ready to read this book. I was pumped. I was so excited. I finished Words of Radiance. I loved it. It was an emotional roller coaster. For those of you who have read the Stormlight Archive, you feel me. So I'm stress eating a sandwich. I put the book down for a few minutes because I was literally starting to feel some intense anxiety over the situation with Adolin.
And Dalinar. And if Dalinar goes down there, he's not going to be in good shape either. So where is Kaladin? When Renarin stepped into the arena? Sanderson's good. He's good. He's a complete sadist, but he's good.
And I was like, yes, I'm gonna read Oathbringer now. Let's go. Let's do this. Super pumped. And then something happened. I had a bunch of friends and a bunch of people on my channel do a whole stop. Because first you have to read Edgedancer, which is the story of Lift, who I personally was not a fan of her character. I know there's a lot of people that absolutely love Lift. I personally am not one of them. And so the idea of reading a 250-page short story novel-ish thing, honestly, kind of killed the mojo for me a little bit because I just didn't want to spend that much time with her. But I did it. I opened the book and I read it. Then I was like, okay, awesome. Now I can get back to Oathbringer. I'm gonna read this. We're gonna do a reading vlog. It's gonna be great. And then everybody said, stop. First you have to read Warbreaker because there's a character in Warbreaker that somehow fits somewhere into Oathbringer, and if you don't read Warbreaker first, you will have no idea and it will just not be as special for you. Okay, fine. I will read Warbreaker. You see, I'm reading it. I have it. Look. This is as far as I've gotten in a month and a half. Now, I'm a fast reader, okay? A lot of you that have been around my channel for a while have probably picked up on that. I'm a fast reader. When I'm really into a book, I fly through it. It's not that this isn't a good book. It's really not. It's actually interesting. But the flavor is so wildly different from the Stormlight Archive that I feel like I'm in a completely different universe, even though they're apparently both in the Cosmere. But I don't know. It's just so different. And I think me just putting off Oathbringer was so frustrating because I was so ready for it. And then to have a bunch of extra books thrown in the middle. To all of the people who told me that I needed to read these two things, I don't think you're wrong, okay? Let's just throw that out there. What I am saying is, I'm really curious now if I can get myself through this book to see if it's actually really that important for me to have read these books. And not all of this is Edgedancer, to be fair, but if I really needed to read both Warbreaker and Edgedancer before getting into Oathbringer, maybe it would have been fine. So once I do my reading vlog of Oathbringer, which I'm really hoping that I can start working on in the next few weeks, I'm really curious to see if that's actually a thing that I should have been doing. So if you guys have read the Stormlight Archive, I'm really curious. I need some encouragement and motivation here to get through Warbreaker. It's not a bad book. I'm enjoying it. I have things to say about it. I love Lightsong's character so freaking much. I can't hardly stand it. But here's the thing. I can't. It's just, I just want to read Oathbringer. I just want to read Oathbringer, guys. So, if you've read the Stormlight Archive, I'm really curious to know your thoughts on whether or not you need all of these like little interspersed things in the Stormlight Archive reading journey, or if you just read it Way of Kings on through and you didn't pause in the middle for Warbreaker or Edge Dancer. How do you feel about it? How are we feeling about this? I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I have a lot of energy right now, and you guys have probably noticed that. In case you didn't know, I have ADHD. How important is it to actually read these things in order? Did it help you? Did you not care? Does it really tie in so much? Like, am I going to be like blown away by what I find in Oathbringer to say, wow, I'm so glad I read Warbreaker first? Or is it just going to be one of those things where I'm kind of like, oh, there's that character, that was cool, and move on? At some point I will probably do a video that describes my journey through the Stormlight Archive and just Brandon Sanderson's work in general, because I feel like because he has such a large canon of work now, some people that are maybe just getting into Brandon Sanderson aren't really sure like what they're getting into and how to get started and which books mean what and, you know, all of that. So I think I may do a video on that at some point once I finish Oathbringer and potentially start Rhythm of War, which is coming out in November, and I'm super excited and I want to get to it so I can read it. Anyways, yeah, that's it. If you are just joining my channel, thank you so much for being here, and I apologize for the craziness that is me. If you don't have anything to say about Stormlight, let me know in the comments what you guys have been reading. I'm really curious to see how's your reading been? I know a lot of people are getting back to school, so I'm guessing that you guys may not have as much time to get into things right now. But yeah, let me know what you're reading and what your plans are in the next month or so here. I am thinking about, after Warbreaker, I may take a little break for like a couple of days and read something completely different so that I can just kind of have a palate cleanser before I get started into Oathbringer. And I will be doing a reading vlog for Oathbringer for those of you that have been following my series on the Stormlight Archives. And I would be really curious to know what other books you would be interested in seeing me do reading vlogs on. So if you ever have a suggestion for that, feel free to drop it in the comments. But yeah, so I'm planning on trying to read Fahrenheit 451 after I finish Warbreaker, because it's really short and it's a book that my husband really likes, and I told him that I was going to try to read it at the beginning of the year sometime in 2020, and I think this would be the perfect little insert in between Warbreaker and Oathbringer, just to kind of remind myself that I can finish a book in a short amount of time and that I haven't completely lost my reading mojo for the rest of my life. I realize this is a shorter video, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I'm still alive and I am still kind of reading. I will say I'm gonna do a video on Warbreaker when I get done with it, I promise, so I will have more thoughts for you guys. Lightsong, I absolutely adore as a character. He's hilarious and very nuanced, and I'm loving getting to know him even in, I haven't even gotten through half the book yet, but I'm already loving his character. And really interested to see where Brandon Sanderson goes with him, because I think, yeah, I just think he's really interesting. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave me some comments down below about your feelings on the Stormlight Archive, if there's any books you think I should do reading vlogs on in the future. And if you're new here, hi! Welcome! Thank you so much for subscribing. I look forward to getting to know all of you. I'm super responsive in comments, so go ahead and say hi. I'd love to meet you. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.